Guys, it's day number 37 of my, you know what this is, 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. Every single day for the year, I am getting into this tub full of ice. This is the Morozco Forge, by the way. There's the logo for the Morozco Forge. And today, the temperature of the water is 32.5 degrees Fahrenheit. If you'll remember, a couple of days ago, I sat on top of a big sheet of ice that was really thick. Well, today I lifted it out and it was so humongous, you guys. I lifted it up and it was very heavy and busted it up. And so I got plenty of nice chunky monkey ice in there. And normally when I go live, I go into the bath for 5 minutes. That's usually what I've been doing all year long. Yesterday I took the day off because I wasn't feeling well, but I feel much better today, by the way. And so today I was like, okay, I've acclimated quite well to the cold. And it's 32.5 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to know, how long can I last in there? Now, I'm not going to be stupid because I could probably will myself to stay in there much, much longer than 5 minutes. But I want to see from a comfort level to make sure nothing is going really weird. I want to see what it feels like to push beyond that 5 minutes. And again, it's all about assessing where you are, and yeah, not remaining complacent. And so for me, I want to give this a go. So today, instead of having 5 minutes on the clock, I have 0 on the clock because I want it to count up. Now, I will go at least 5 minutes. That is my promise to you. And I'll talk to you all along the way. I'll probably breathe a lot at the beginning like I always do, but I'll start talking to you and we will see how much longer than 5 minutes. Do I think having to go longer than 5 minutes is a good thing? No, but I kind of want to push the limits a bit of my physicality of this because I do so well in 32 degree temperature water for 5 minutes. Let's see how much longer than 5 minutes and what happens. I know already, I'm going to predict it now. My hands get so numb and my toes get numb. Those are the things that I think I'm going to feel a little more intensity on the first, but let's find out. I want to get in and we'll see. So we will put you guys down, tilt you down, let you see everything. 0 on the clock today because we're going to be counting up, not down. So you guys ready? Let's do this. However long I'm in there, and go. All right, it's counting up, guys. Woo, there's some big chunks of ice in here today. Okay. Big chunks of ice. Big chunks of ice. Jeez. Big ass chunks of ice. Look at this. Rawr. All right, let's read a little bit. Man, I missed being in here yesterday. If you are brand new to cold therapy, either with a cold shower or in an ice bath like this, let me highly recommend you do what I'm doing right now. Slow, methodical breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. That relaxes me like nothing, you guys. If you just showed up, I am not talking as much because I'm going longer than 5 minutes today, which right now I'm currently at 4.5 minutes. So normally I would be done in a half a minute, but I am breathing my way to longer today. I want to see, because so far so good, even the hands and the feet aren't nearly as numb as they normally are, and I wonder if that extra oxygen I'm giving it by not talking is making this easier. So let me keep breathing. I got to tell you, the hands are pretty numb as always, so are the feet, but I can still feel them enough. They're not so numb I can't feel them. I feel them. And the rest of my body's all done well. So all right, I'm at 6.5 minutes. I'm not going to go too much longer, so don't worry, guys. All right, I'm starting to feel the numbness now go out of my hands and up into my wrists a little bit. So I think that is somewhat my clue. I need to wrap this up. So let me wrap it up at the 7.5 minute mark, which is 15 seconds away, you guys. So if I make it 7.5 minutes, which I will, that's 50% longer than I typically go. And I will take that. All right, that's 7.5. Woo! Lots of big chunks of ice in there today. Woo! I mean, hefty, big chunks. All right. 7.5 minutes, guys. That's 50% longer than I typically go. Usually I go 5 minutes, and I went 150% of what I typically do. I will take that. Not that I think going longer gives you better benefits, but sometimes it's good to push your body. Oh, I can already tell a difference coming back inside. I can tell a physical difference with that 2.5 more minutes. My body, other than my hands and my feet, are usually the ones that are numb, and I feel those. But now, today, my belly, I feel my belly is frozen. So it was like that extra time in there gave that section of my body to get a little cold, and feel the effects of it. I'm feeling it in my arms, really tightness in the arms. So it's good. It's good to push your body. It's good to see what your limits are, of your threshold of being able to tolerate things. And I've never done more than 5 minutes in that 32 degree temperature water. So now I can say I've done 7.5 minutes, and I know what this feels like, and I'm feeling it now. And like I said, the numbness went all the way down into like the wrist area today. And so, yeah, I'm glad I did that. I didn't want to do anything crazy. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, you're going to go long. You're going to have hypothermia and you're going to pass that. No, I'm not going to do all that, guys. You guys know me well enough. I'm very prudent about this. I would never put myself in any kind of danger. I just wouldn't. I know how to do these things in a controlled way while still pushing myself. So that's what I did today. All right, let's scroll back to the top. See who all's here today. Welcome. I know I did a lot more breathing and less talking in there today. The breathing actually helped a lot, you guys. When I was doing all that breathing and then I look up and it was already 4.5 minutes, I'm like, oh wow, the breathing really helped me go longer. Hello, Miss Hockey. Thanks for being here. Go Jimmy says bulletproof coconut. Breath Tape says rockstar. Thank you. Sharon says, I'm wondering how you're feeling. Enjoyed your walk and talk earlier. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling great. And I wanted to get into the ice bath today and just really push myself. I hated that yesterday. Oh, by the way, the numbness on the back of the hand. I don't normally feel numbness on the back side of my hand. Usually it's just the fingers and the inside. Well, today it's the back side of the hand. That is the weirdest sense, and it's genuinely cold. It's genuinely frozen, so still very numb. So yeah, I have felt great. I have eaten some eggs this morning. I really haven't eaten much since then. I will probably have another meal. I was going to try to eat earlier, but I haven't been hungry. This is the funny thing about ending a fast. You would think when you're done with a fast that your body will just be ravenous to be eating everything in sight. No, it doesn't really work that way. My body hasn't been hungry at all. And so, but I am going to make it eat some more animal food. I've got some ground beef laid out that I will likely cook up and eat. And yeah, the walk and talk was fun earlier. Thank you guys for all watching that. If you watched it earlier, if you missed it, go back and watch it. It's up on YouTube and on Instagram. Parkman says, big fan of the walk and talks. Well, good. I will keep those going. Bulletproof says, you're so relaxed. Careful you don't go to sleep in the ice bath. Yeah, like I said, if you're doing cold therapy, breathe your way through it. Like, we don't realize the whole... That's powerful. Powerful. to be able to breathe your way through something that's uncomfortable like that to get the benefits that it gives you. And yeah, no, I don't think I'd fall asleep with that. Not in 32 degree water. I'm awake enough because of the 32 degree water. One more in the books and longer, says Sharon. Yes, 7.5 minutes. Like I said, I kind of hated that yesterday. I couldn't do it at all. But I know it was the right thing to do. But the go-getter in Jimmy is like, damn it, I wanted to get in the ice bath. Plus, I knew it would mess with my sleep. And the sleep wasn't horrible. I still had 2 hours of REM and an hour and a half of deep. But usually my deep is much longer than that. And so it's going to be fun to watch what happens with the deep tonight after doing this a little bit longer cold dip. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if it gives me any extra benefits at all. Parkman says, it sounds awful. It's not awful, dude. Get out of here with that mess. Don't do anything that will hurt your ability to sing and dance. I don't think people follow me to see me sing or dance, but thank you for that. Sam says, what time of the day do you do your ice baths typically and why? Great question, Sam, and I get this one quite often on these Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge videos. I have chosen to do mine consistently at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the reason I do that, Sam, for myself, and it's just customized to Jimmy. I'm not saying everybody should do it in the afternoon, but for Jimmy, I have noticed that within a couple of hours after being in that ice cold temperature water, let me pause my answer because I'm feeling a sensation I want to express. I feel the chill still, and I've been out of the ice bath now over 5 minutes. I still feel that chill. So that extra 2.5 minutes, guys, actually lowered body temperature a bit more. I'm really anxious to see. I'll come back to you in a minute, Sam. I'm anxious to see what my body temperature is according to a thermometer. So 98.8, it's not really doing anything there. Sometimes it will show a higher reading, but I've only been out of the bath for like 5 minutes or so, but it will show a higher reading that the body's trying to warm it up. But I can physically feel today, you guys. I don't usually feel it this strongly, except in the hands and feet. And by the way, my hands all the way back. They're not numb anymore. My toes are almost all the way unnumb. But the rest of my body today, how weird is that? That it's impacting me that way. Sorry, Sam. I needed to give that update since I went longer in the ice bath. But I do it in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because it helps me sleep better at night. And I'm anxious to see what this lowering of my core body temperature at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, going to sleep ostensibly around 7:30, is going to do for my sleep tonight. And so that's why I do it. I know a lot of my friends, Mike Mutzel, Metabolic Mike, he does 1 minute to 2 minutes in the mornings. He also has a Morozco Forge, and then he does another 1 minute to 2 minutes at night. So he does it first thing in the morning when he wakes up, and then just before bedtime, he gets in there again. And that works for him. And then there's other people that can do it literally any time of the day. The problem for me that I've found is I get incredibly sleepy within a couple of hours after being in there. Of course, I also do things like CBD oil, which I'll do this on camera while I'm here with you guys. And I also do some magnesium, which I love this magnesium here from Upgraded Formulas. And I'll take those, and it knocks me out. And if I did the ice bath, I am going to do it as an experiment during one of these 365 days. But if I did the ice bath at, say, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., am I going to be sleepy by midday? And I don't want that. So I will definitely need to do that experiment on a weekend, because I have podcasting during the middle of the day. How bad would it be if I got into an ice bath at 11 a.m. and then my interview is at 1 and I'm going, yes, so, and I'm like dead tired because you get super heavy. Something about dropping the core body temperature, which is what an ice bath does, just turns on some hormones that makes you so sleepy. At least me. So that's why I do it, and what time I do it. That's all the reasons. All right, so guys, you just came in. Day number 37. I made it 7.5 minutes in there today in 32.5 degree Fahrenheit temperature water. That's the longest I've ever gone. And I'm very happy with that. I don't think I need to go that long. I don't know that I'm going to be getting any extra benefits from the 2.5 minutes, but it was also just to see how far could I push my body, and in this case, 50% more than normal. That's pretty good. Parkman wants to know how it affects testosterone. It boosts testosterone, actually. Everything that regulates hormones, and primarily insulin sensitivity is improved in an ice bath. And so obviously an extension of that is all the other hormones, which would include testosterone. So, all right, guys, let me pop off of here for now. Have a happy rest of your Sunday. Enjoy yourself. I hope you're enjoying all these ice bath videos. I'm going to keep coming back every single day. If I decide to do the earlier in the day experiment somewhere down the line, obviously I will let you know on social media that I'm doing it at 10 a.m., 11, whatever I decide to do. But that will be interesting. Let's wait till it's a little warmer outside, because right now, earlier in the day, at 11 a.m. here today, it was 33 degrees outside. So that's a little rough getting into an ice bath, but maybe when it's like 70-something degrees outside in the early morning, I will get into the ice bath. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back again real soon. Bye, guys.